Alright, I'm Jalen Bates, and I'm here to go over the different stretching techniques we got for the upper and lower extremity. So first, starting off, I'm gonna have them wait on your stomach for me, bro. Okay, Mr. Cool Man. Alright, the first one I'm gonna do for the lower extremity will be stretch for the quad. I'm gonna do just basically a whole relax. So I'm gonna push him to his end range. Tell me when you feel the stretch, bro. That's cool right there? Yeah. Alright, kick back towards my hand. About 10% and relax. I'm gonna hold the stretch for about 8 seconds. That evidence shows that that's the time frame that you need to do to get a good stretch. Alright, kick up again and relax. And that's the whole relax technique. Roll around on your back for me, bro. Super cool. Come to the edge of the table, bro. So for this one, I'm going to do the whole relax with the agonist muscle come closer to the edge. And this, for hypothetically speaking, I'm just saying he had a tight pec. So I'm gonna bring his arm out here. I'm gonna bring his arm into abduction. Tell me when you feel the stretch. Yeah. Right there. All right, push back towards me. Now relax and pull your arm back out yourself. There you go. Pull it back towards that way. Yep. All right, bring back up towards me, and bring your arm back down towards the ground. So that brings him into a new end range with his own, body, basically using his own muscles. That's the whole relax with the agonist muscle. Basically, I'm pulling his pec into stretch, and then using the antagonist muscle. And using the antagonist muscle to pull him back to concentrically contract back into a new range. So now I'm going to go through the myosynaptic reflex. So basically I'm going to put him first one through a normal range, normal speed. Tell me when you feel a stretch. Let's go. Then I'm going to have bend his leg. Bring it through. And for this one, basically we're just going to test to see how his muscles react coming close to the edge. And basically, I'm just going to pull him up. Same way this way, bend your knee. Just going to pull him up. How did that feel?
I need this tight a little bit.
Yeah. So basically with this one, the muscle spindles are firing basically because they can tell the change in length. So when I pull them straight into the hip flexion, his muscle spindles fire to basically stop that stretch because they can detect the change in length of the muscle. The next one I'm gonna do is basically just go through all of them. So the first one I'm gonna do is a whole contract for the hamstring. So bring it up. Tell me when you feel the stretch. All right, now push back down towards me. Relax. One more time, push back down towards me. And relax. For time's sake, we will really be doing that for about 8 to 10 seconds so you can get a good stretch. The next one I'll go to for the whole contract with agonist. We can do the same thing with the hamstring. I'm gonna pull them up with the antagonist. I keep saying antagonist muscle. So the hamstrings are tight. I'm gonna have them isometrically contract, so push back towards me. And now when I tell you to relax, I want you to fire this quad. So basically squeeze that quad as much as you can. Relax. Now relax again. And pull it again. So that's him bringing his leg into his new range by itself. That's more of a passive. Because I'm not pushing him there. Well, that's more of an active. I'm not pushing him to his new range. He's actually firing his muscle to pull him to the next range. The next one would be contract relax. So I pull him here and push all the way down to the table. Relax. Push all the way down to the table. Relax. And that's just more of a pulling them through the full range, getting them that muscle to fire, then relaxing and pulling them to that new range. 2 stretches I gotta do a peanut. Come to the edge. This is like neuroflossing. So basically, like people with tight muscles, they tend to get stretched out just like how we just did. But with people who still don't get the looser range, it could be because of the tight nerves. And with this, I'm just gonna do basically something like a slump test. So round your shoulders like this. Put your leg up. This one, we're gonna do this one. And I'm gonna push his foot back and push his head to the ground. Tell me when you feel a stretch. Does that feel kind of different than what we just did?
Yeah.
So basically, that's more of a tingling type because that's working on a nerve. You would rather do more of the muscular type stretches before you do this, because this is a more difficult stretch for him. Some stretches I have him do on his own. Step up for him. So we did the first one. We did the whole relax for his quad. So for that, I'll just have him come, pull your leg up, and then hold that for about 10 seconds. And then the one for his pec, his tight pec, I'll just have him grab the wall like this and just pull it, and you can feel that stretching out right here. So come on to the wall. Straight arm. Where you feel that stretch at?
Over here.
Yep. So that's one of the ones I have him do for his own. And comparing the PNF to static. With the static would be more comfortable for him because he's actually doing it himself. Some people like me, I baby it, so I basically don't get the burn and nothing like that. But for the PNF, that's really getting in there, making him fire his muscles and bring it back to a new range. Like he's actually getting a better stretch, so that's actually more effective. But for static, like him, he got tight hamstrings. He'll probably do that baby lift on his own. That'll be it.